Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We have a perfect day for football, and the roof is open, in fact, here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Out comes the Indy offense for their first drive of the game, and leading them out, their new quarterback for 2020, the longtime Charger, Phillip Rivers.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On third down, it's Hines. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Hines. Nifty move. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 40.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. 11 yards there, first down.
37-yard line.
Play fake, Rivers.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal, and he's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster, but when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short. Again, it's Rivers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. The numbers for Gore on the ground last week. 14 carries, 94 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He was on the stop there defensively. Marcus May with the tackle.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. Now it's Hines. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. He was brought down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
They run with Hines. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run on first down. Hines. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 38, Rivers. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The tackle. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And Pascal's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. 29-yard line. On first down, it's Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them?
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Kickoff for Indianapolis.
On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
they should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play the best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Darnold completes it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, it's Darnold. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Nice pass rush there by Justin Houston, culminating in a sack. And the move to Indianapolis in 2019, absolutely rejuvenating. Plus, he changed positions from outside linebacker to defensive end and had his first double-digit sack season since 2014.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And the Jets first down.
First down throw, Darnold.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the Jets, 30.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
For Indianapolis.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. New York ready to go again offensively. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. Here's Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down. On first down, it's Gore. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Run there by Frank Gore, and he has to be one of the most admired players in the NFL. He started the 2020 season, number 3 all-time on the rushing list, less than 1,400 yards shy of Walter Payton as the season kicked off. Spent a year with Coach Adam Gase in Miami. Now he's hooked back up with him again with the New York Jets.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5.
The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal for a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Third and short yardage, Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is Hines. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They go play action. Rivers. He's got Burton here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle made by Foley Fadukasi, the former UConn Husky.
On the pickup, it's second and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers connecting with Burton here over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake here, Rivers.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll throw again. Rivers. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Ashton Davis brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Rivers. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Colts' leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Following the penalty, it's goal. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So now the veteran Rivers and the Colts trailing 14-13, 23 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Rivers to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. That's pulled in by the rookie from USC, Michael Pittman. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. This will be from 53 for the win. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Jets, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll be back home next week to